Ladies and gentlemen, what is good, everybody? Welcome. We are here. We are live. And I'm finally home. Crap, I haven't been home in a minute, bro. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is up, everybody? How is everyone doing? We got Isaiah, Denzel, and Pimper in the chat. Today, we are going to
Okay.
be talking some NBA playoff basketball. Um, because it's a lot to unfold here. Me and Corrupt haven't had a full in-depth conversation about basketball
Oh
in some
wow.
good time now, especially on YouTube. So we got to talk about everything because we're gonna have to. We're gonna talk about the 76ers, and but that's
That
besides the point. But yeah, we
should
just
be
want
the
to
first
talk.
thing we talk about.
Yeah, you know what? That should be the first thing we talk about. As you guys
Yeah.
seen my video the other day, yeah, I'm still recovering, but yeah, go baseball, go Philly. but
Philly.
nah, all seriousness, corrupts, bro. We got a lot to talk about today, and also
We
too,
do.
I got trivia. I got trivia today. So everyone in the chat and corrupt, y'all need to get y'all thinking caps on today, because I got about 3 questions, not like difficult questions to like where it's impossible for you to answer, but you definitely have to know a decent amount about the NBA to get these, which I feel like Corrupt is a pretty knowledgeable guy, so I trust Corrupt and some of you in the chat to get this right. But what's up, young Stingray? Listen here, Corrupt.
What's up?
Before we get into this, Corrupt, your channel link is in the description.
Yes,
Are you going to be posting
yes, I'm going to be posting. It's just I've been very I've been busy,
school?
guys. Guys, I have been busy with school. I'm trying to get to college. I'm trying to get to
Yes,
college.
get your
Um,
education.
I've been doing more community service kind of things with helping football teams out, shit like that in my area. I've been a busy man. Okay, I'm actually doing stuff,
Hmm.
right? And also, I'm trying to actually honestly, I probably can get it now.
Hmm.
But I'm trying to like just get better at video stuff to actually post good content because I don't really like first off, if I'm going to be showing my face, right?
Hmm.
I want to actually get like a camera and not just use my phone
Yeah.
first things, and then I also want to edit and stuff like that. I don't want to just do a one session. I need to do better content for me to post videos, basically.
Hey, respect. But go subscribe to Corrupt channel.
Yes, I
Um,
should post a little bit more though.
yeah, but hey, man, let's get into this, Corrupt. So let's
Yeah.
start off, and I actually have this on the top of the list here, just so I can get this out the way. I don't have to talk about it for the rest of the off season. The
Whoa.
people, well, I'll probably be talking about it anyways, but at least for right now. But I'm gonna get your thoughts on this first, because I kind of let my thoughts out. But what is your thoughts on the 76ers playoff failure?
Well, first off, they face just a better team in general, right?
Hmm.
So I feel like even if Joel Embiid was healthy, I feel like it'd be closer, but I still feel like the result would remain the same.
Hmm.
And that's because of a certain guy. Um, I don't really like him for good reason. James Harden, the beard. This man was a colossal failure, and I don't want to. And even though he has this hamstring injury, it's been like
Hmm.
2 years, right? So I'm kind of like 18 points per game on 40% field goal percentage from James Harden. That's not James Harden. That
That's
sucks.
not,
Come on,
especially in the
bro. Come
playoffs.
on, bro. That's
Can't be
just
doing that in
stupid,
the
man.
playoffs.
You
Like
you
overall,
can't you can't do that.
nope.
You can't do that. Tyrese Maxey was the best player against the Heat. Do you know that? No, you did know that. You've
Yeah,
been watching every single
yeah,
game. Tyrese Maxey
yeah.
was the only player with 20 points per game on the entire team, and
Hmm.
he's just Joel Embiid. Of course, he's injured. He's been inefficient. I don't really blame him that much. And James
Yeah,
Harden, though, booty cheeks. But I think a lot of this does go on Doc Rivers too.
yeah.
But this team, I'm very questionable. I doubt the future of this team. I doubt that they can get it done in the future.
Hmm.
Um, that's my thoughts on it. My thoughts on the 76ers, man.
Yeah, what's up, JD? So look, I mean, I made a video kind of on the fly about 2 days ago now. And look, obviously that was me more at a frustrating point, but like realistically looking at this, it's kind of the same thing in the sense where the Sixers always lose in the second round. It never fails at this point. And I think the most disappointing thing about this is that the team is not going to be getting rid of Doc Rivers, and he will continue to be the head coach of this team. I think that's kind of the most disappointing part about this. Um, but I mean, and I said this in my video, Joel Embiid, the injuries he suffered this season or this playoffs, because he was healthy the whole season, but the injuries he suffered this playoffs weren't even his fault. He got elbowed in the face, bro, because our head coach, up by 29 with three
Oh
and
my
a half minutes
goodness,
left, decided that it was okay to keep him in the game.
that's crazy.
And it just sucks because Embiid had a pretty good first round. Obviously, had the game-winning shot. In 2 of those 6 games in the first round, put up 30 points per game twice, averaged like 28 or 26 and 10 in the first round. Like he was pretty good in the first round, but Doc Rivers always
Nah,
tries to outsmart everyone, bro. I mean, it never fails. But
yeah,
realistically, this loss isn't fully on Doc Rivers because I mean, look, we
James
know
Harden.
what we were signing up for with James Harden,
No,
and
you didn't.
we
Wait a
we we
second.
knew we know we knew what we were signing up for,
No,
at least for the playoffs. And even
you.
when the James Harden trade happened, right? We were all excited, obviously, because Ben Simmons was gone, right? We thought we would get a better James Harden, but in the playoffs, we should have known at least that Harden
Okay.
in the playoffs takes a dip. I mean, putting up 18 points per game in the playoffs from a guy who could possibly make up to 270 million this offseason, if he gets an extension, that's not acceptable, right? 18 points per game in the playoffs, that's stats that Jordan Clarkson put up last year for the Jazz, and they got bounced in the second round, right? Like, that's not good. Bojan Bogdanovic for the Jazz put up those numbers. Like, and you're James Harden, you're supposed to be on a superstar level. And I get it, the hamstring has been bothering him over the last 2 years. Obviously, he needs to go get some kind of medical attention on it because it happened with Brooklyn last season. And I just think this overall season, Harden averaging with the Sixers 22, 10, and 8, it was okay. Especially the start of it was okay. Was a great facilitator. He's going to return next year, and I don't mind having him back. But the last thing I'll say about this is that if this happens again, where James Harden's on his roster, and we have an elimination game, he only shoots 2 shot attempts in the second half.
That's a,
You guys don't see me again. If that happens
he
again,
literally pulled a Ben Simmons. That's crazy, bro.
it sucks. And I seen the article this morning. You want to know what the title was to that, Corrupts?
What was it? What was it titled?
The Sixers traded James Harden for Ben Simmons just for James Harden to turn into Ben Simmons. That
Oh,
was
that's
literally
crazy.
the
That's
title.
legit crazy, bro.
But enough with the Sixers. Enough with the Sixers. But Corrupts. Now I want to get into something that happened last night.
Wait,
A lot
real
of
quick.
Warriors. Oh, what's up?
This man Isaiah is funny, bro.
What'd he say?
He's funny, bro.
Isaiah in the chat. Hey, I mean, look, this is Isaiah.
I kind of do.
Yeah. That's kind of true, bro. Yes, sir, Isaiah. We did hit
Buffalo Water Nash, you dickhead.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you do kind of look like Steve Nash. But speaking of Steve Nash, he can't coach. But anyways,
That's tough.
Corrupt. Last night, the Warriors fans, they got their chance to scream whoop that trick because they finished off the Grizzlies, which I don't necessarily agree with, but a lot of people say the Grizzlies are better without John Morant because they ironically have a good record without him. But Corrupt, what is your thoughts on just everything that happened in this series and obviously last night's game?
I mean, Game 6 Clay, right? It looks like Klay Thompson's coming back, and I can't wait to see it, bro. For hopefully Western Conference Finals and maybe Finals. But honestly, this team kind of reminds me of the 2015 Warriors, and the fact of that that they don't only have like their core players, but they also have amazing and good role players also.
Yep.
What Looney had, like, how many rebounds he had last night? 22 rebounds. That's what I'm talking about, man. What do you have? Him, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, and of course of having Steph as your main guy, and also having kind of Kuminga and like all the other stuff, bro. It's just a well-depth team, man. It's just it reminds me of the 2015 Warriors where they had, they still have Iguodala, and
Harrison Barnes,
one of the better defensive teams.
Sean Livingston,
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
The Warriors look tough, honestly. And with the Suns Mavericks series, my opinion might have changed. I might just have to pick the Warriors to go to the finals. Whoever wins that Suns versus Mavericks thing. With the Grizzlies, it is interesting how like the team looks kind of better without Ja. It is
Yeah.
very interesting, but Ja Morant played great and won games
Hmm.
with the Grizzlies anyways, so it doesn't really matter.
Right.
Like I said before, Ja Morant makes them contenders, and without Ja Morant, they're still a playoff team.
Hmm.
The Grizzlies, just young and inexperienced, they'll grow more, probably change up a few things to, get better at certain things, like 3-point shooting. Um, the Grizzlies, they're going to be in the same position next year, top four
Yep.
or five seed, and I can't wait to see what happens. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the series and last night's game.
Yo, Brady, that is funny. The subtitle to this, "The Warriors finish Grizzlies," that is kind of sus. But
Hey yo, MG,
but as far as this series goes, I mean, from the jump, I picked the Warriors to win this
I
series
didn't.
because, well, hold on. I want to from when I before the playoffs started, I initially thought the Grizzlies would win, but after seeing the Grizzlies in the first round, I picked the Warriors because I did see some holes in the Grizzlies game, even with John Morant playing. Is that sometimes the Grizzlies are very too predictable, and you've seen that the Timberwolves took them to six, and if the Timberwolves just learned how to close the game, that series goes to game seven, and who knows? But obviously,
Yeah.
we can't use ifs because if we can use so many ifs. We can't just go off
Yeah.
that, right? But even with that, even with them beating Minnesota in six, it was just they were. I feel like when John Morant was playing, they were too John Morant dependent. When the game was on the line, you seen it in game one of this series. They went to the same move. John Morant cuts to the basket, tries to get a game-winning layup. Right, that
Yeah.
is too predictable at this point. And the Warriors, who's a smart team, a championship team, have a great coaching staff. Even though Steve Kerr is out right now, still have an amazing coaching staff. I mean, I just had a feeling. I'm like, and then the way the Warriors just kind of cruised through the first round with Curry coming off the bench, I just had a feeling the Warriors were gonna win this series. And I think Klay Thompson, I don't know why, bro. This dude just don't like going to game sevens because game six Klay is the real deal, bro. You know what
Yeah.
my theory
Unless it's
is?
2016.
Oh, well. That's that. Yeah, yeah. Well, 2016, LeBron James was 3-1 LeBron. No one's stopping that LeBron. But yeah, I think I've seen a lot of weaknesses in the Grizzlies game, and it's not even like even though they're a little bit predictable, I feel like too, as the Grizzlies get older and they get more experience, they'll just be better based off that because they have a lot of talent. Desmond Bain can be their versions, Klay Thompson, the way he can shoot from beyond the arc, right? You got Dylan Brooks, who's a great 3 and D player and can put up 20 points on every given night, even 30 points here and there. So you got great talent. Obviously, Jaren Jackson was projected to be. I feel like earlier in his career, we thought he was going to be way better, but I feel like as he stays more healthy, he'll be better. I just think the Grizzlies don't don't hang your heads too low because the future is going to be bright for you. This same core you have now will be here for like the next 8 to 10 years, and you guys probably could win championships yourselves. But I think right now the Golden State Warriors, obviously, not the sugarcoat. We can't sugarcoat it. The Warriors are not how they were from like 2015 to like 2014, we'll say, to like 2020, right? They're not like in their peak years where
Yeah.
Steph is just going off, Klay Thompson is just going off, right? But you just know the Warriors, they still have those moments where they could get hot at any given time, and they're such a smart team, and they've played together for so many years. It's just amazing. And then Jordan Poole just getting himself in the mix. That was honestly the best thing that could have happened to Golden State this year because had he not become the player he was, in my opinion, I feel like the Warriors lack a lot of depth and their lineup versatility, which Steve Kerr loves to switch up the lineups a lot in playoffs. Their lineup versatility would have been definitely a little bit shorter. But shout out to the Warriors, man. I think they handle business.
Also, like I you see this a lot more often. Steph Curry has been like inconsistent some nights. His shooting
Mhm,
has been, some nights he scores like 35 points with
mhm,
amazing efficiency. The next night he goes like 7 for 24.
mhm,
Jordan Poole goes off. That's kind of like a substitute for Steph Curry when he's not playing at
mhm,
his best. And then of course, Jordan Poole's not Steph Curry, but
mhm,
he kind of replicates it with it because Jordan Poole is damn good 3 point shooter. Just
mhm.
Jordan Poole, I don't know how the Warriors do this, bro. The Warriors just find a way to get good talent somehow, and then like they just make it into their own. Like
Mhm,
Gary Payne Jr. was a fucking G League guy.
mhm,
Uh, Otto Porter, and then they get Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody. This Warriors team is gonna be scary for years and years and years. It's just stupid how good the Warriors organization is at getting good players and developing good players. And showing right now. It's showing right now with Jordan Poole and even guys like Looney. So yeah,
Mm-hmm. And I think also too, they get a lot of help from Andrew Wiggins. He's shooting almost 50%
yeah,
from the field and 40% from three in this playoffs. So just his efficiency adds as well. But the Warriors, I mean, they could be
they're
serious
winning.
favorites now. I mean,
If,
with the way they're looking.
what does this do to Steph's legacy if Steph is the best player on this team in the finals and they win the finals? So that means Steph Curry gets Finals MVP. Warriors
If
win another one.
he gets
Steph gets
Finals
another ring.
MVP, or even because I feel like I'd imagine he get it unless like he's just wildly inconsistent and like Jordan Poole
What?
does go off, which could happen. But I think Steph will show up for the finals, and he's been all
Yeah.
right in the playoffs. I think it just answers the last kind of question of his legacy, right? Because the Finals MVP, people will hold that against him, right? For like, whatever the case may be. But I mean, does it make him the greatest point guard of all time? Unanimously, no. But our generation, this generation of NBA fans will look at it that way. Obviously, you got, and even I still think Magic is the greatest point guard. You got a lot of obviously people who watch them will always say he's the greatest. But I just think as far as his legacy, this generation will just love him even more. And
Yeah.
I think that'll propel him as just the Mount Rushmore of this generation's basketball. It will just seal it, honestly. I mean,
Top
when
10
you top
all
10 all
time?
time, I mean, look, I'm a Steph Curry
That's a little
fan.
crazy. Ooh.
That's a little that's something that I gotta think about that. But I mean, if he wins a championship, puts up obviously good numbers, wins Finals MVP.
Yeah.
I mean, that answers the last question. Can he win Finals MVP? He has all the championships in the world, but can he win Finals MVP? And that's that. And Steph Curry and the Warriors, they look good right now, but I want to get into who their opponent could possibly be.
Oh, yes,
We
sir.
got a game 7 tomorrow, and I'm glad that we picked this specific day at this specific time to do this because no game today, game 7's tomorrow. Let's start off with the first game 7, Suns and Mavs. Who you got winning this one?
I'm gonna go with the Suns. And Luka Doncic has been by far the best player in this series. By far.
Sorry, Booker.
Yeah, sorry, Booker. But the Mavericks, I mean, the Suns are significantly better. Specifically, Chris Paul is significantly better when they are playing at home. I mean, if you literally looked at it, when the Suns are at home, they're 3-0. When the Mavericks are at home, they're 3-0. It's literally just who has the home court advantage. So I'm gonna stick with the theme. I'm gonna go with the Suns. And first off,
Mhm.
I want to give credit to Luka Doncic and the Mavericks. How did he get this far? And he doesn't even have honestly, to me, he doesn't have a second star next to him.
Nope, he does not.
While
Brunson's
the
the closest.
Suns, the Warriors, the Grizzlies,
The
the Grizzlies,
Grizzlies.
they're just either
Mm,
one, they have 2 stars,
or
or
just
two,
crazy depth.
it's just in a crazy depth team.
Yeah.
I just don't know how the Mavericks. It's amazing, bro. Take Luka off this team. This is a lottery team, a high lottery team in my
I
opinion.
agree. I agree.
So Luka Doncic is just that good right now.
Mhm.
It's crazy. And if he does beat the Suns, and let's say he does beat the Warriors, goes to the finals, that is going to be so significant and so important for Luka's legacy. Luka, he's a superstar.
Mhm.
He's a superstar. He's doing his
Yep.
thing. But the Suns will win this game because of home court advantage, and I like the Suns team as a whole better than the Mavericks team.
I I was literally just talking to someone about this. The Mavericks have the best player in this series. The Suns have the better team at home in a game 7 situation. I think they will get it done. I love Devin Booker is my favorite player in the series. Obviously, I love Devin Booker, but I am rooting for the Mavericks because Luka Doncic, man. I ain't gonna lie, Booker. You've been acting a little insecure around Luka. I don't know, man. He trying to take the ball from Luka and do all this weird stuff. I don't really know what Booker is up to, but I think Luka gonna have a great game tomorrow, and I think we could have an amazing game 7. But I just think with the depth of the Suns, obviously got Bridges, Cam Johnson. Cameron Payne on any given night could just have his random like 20 points for some odd reason with his ugly left-hand jumper.
Cam Johnson. It's like
Cam Johnson, yeah. Obviously, we named Bridges. McGee off the bench has been really good for them. He adds some depth to their team as well. And I just really like the depth of the Suns team. I like it, and I think they're gonna win Game 7.
Hell yeah. Chris Paul has been a little inconsistent throughout this entire just playoffs in general. With going like having games like he's going to like 211, not many points and stuff like that. But I think Chris Paul will do good at home. He usually does very good when he's at home. And but Devin Booker has easily been the best player for the Suns this entire playoffs and this entire season. He's easily been the best player. So I can't wait to see what happens Game 7, Devin Booker versus Luka specifically.
Yep.
But I think with the Suns having Chris Paul, DeAndre, and Mikal Bridges, I agree with you. They're probably going to go and win it. But I did not expect this to happen. I'll say that much.
I think when the Suns went up 2-0, I'm like, you know what? That's
over. That's what I thought. I thought it might be. I thought it was my gentleman sweep. That's what I thought.
I should have known this. I should have known this. The Mavericks either go up 2-0 or down 2-0 every single playoff series under Luka. They always do that. I don't know why. That always happens. And then obviously they finally got out the first round. Honestly, I thought when they got out the first round for the first time in Luka's career, I thought that was good enough, right? Because that shows obviously Luka can win you a series, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, Dallas, man. And shout out to Jason Kidd. I don't think he gets enough credit for this run because he has a roster, and no disrespect to Brunson, because obviously Villanova guy, and no disrespect to guys like Finney Smith and Maxi Kleber. But let's be real. The roster that Jason Kidd was given was kind of just like Luka and the rest of the guys, right?
Yeah.
But he's coached this team to be a top 5 team in the Western Conference, which is not easy. Even though the West wasn't as great as it was at the bottom half, it was still a good top-heavy conference. He coached them to be one of those top-heavy teams, and it's just amazing. So I can't wait for this game to start. But Mick, who's a Mavericks fan, says Luka is in Booker's head. He might be, bro. He might be, but I can't wait to see this matchup tomorrow. But Corrupts, before we get to our next Game 7, we got to talk about Game 6 and Jason Tatum. 46 points in Game 6, clutch shot after clutch shot, dagger after dagger, would not stop. What is your opinion on what transpired that game?
Well, I think we're getting to a point where, like, before the season, we were like discussing it. Jason Tatum being like a superstar level player. We were discussing it, but it wasn't like fully submitted.
Mhm.
I can say probably confidently now that I probably consider Jason Tatum a superstar. Just confidently saying it. I mean, bro, I was watching this game and at halftime I was like, I think Jason Tatum has missed a single three, let alone a shot. Like Jason Tatum was going off, man. 46 points. Oh my goodness. And I don't even think Jaylen Brown played that well last night, which makes it even a little bit more impressive since usually Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum kind of both go off, right, together. But Jason Tatum, he's a superstar. There's really nothing else to say. This is just his thing, bro. He makes the weirdest, like, fadeaways. He makes those contested-ass shots, tough shots to make, and he just makes it, bro. Jason Tatum, and to go to Giannis for a little bit, Giannis in that game, I am very much, questioning just everybody else around him. Of course, Drew Holiday has been playing well defensively. Offensively, there's more to be desired. But honestly, it's Giannis for the Bucks right now, and maybe Pat Connaughton one day, Brook Lopez the next day,
Bobby Portis, whatever.
And it is very impressive what Giannis is doing without Chris Middleton, especially. So yeah. That's what I think about that. Jason Tatum is a superstar. I think it's time to just be like, he's a superstar, fully submit it, and fully just say it.
Yeah. And before I get to Tatum, to give a quick opinion on Giannis, like, Giannis probably didn't have his best playoff game yesterday, but he still put up 42 points of his own. Like, Giannis was not going down without a fight. And, you're without Chris Middleton, and no matter the efficiency of Middleton, he at least gives you like 15 to 20 points a game, right? So you're missing that. The fact that he's this series, that's crazy because how Boston played so well in the first round. It's kind of
Yeah,
crazy that without Middleton, Giannis has taken this series to 7 games, even though at many points they've led in the series. That's just a addition to Giannis's greatness and how one of his guys go down. I just got to take on more of the load and just got to be that guy. So, but as far as Tatum, I mean, this dude has played in this playoffs. He's played elite defense, right? We've seen it, and that's kind of like that's great. It's great to see that he's a willing defender, but I feel like in the Nets series we had great offensive moments from Tatum, but not a big outburst. In this game, in this series, but specifically this game, Jason Tatum, I mean, you talk about a superstar player coming back, making shot after shot after shot. Doesn't matter who's guarding him. Doesn't matter how contested it is. Doesn't matter where on the court it is. That's what a superstar is. He can. A superstar is supposed to take over a game at any given moment, and Jason Tatum did that. I mean, you talking about contested threes. Bobby Portis was defending him once. He had guys like Holiday trying to check him up or try to whatever schemes they were doing. Connaughton even tried to defend him on one of those side step threes. It did not matter. It really didn't matter. Then getting an and one or late in that fourth quarter. I mean, I just think Tatum is just and it sucks because I hate the Celtics franchise and I forever will. But this dude is just special, man. I mean, it's no way around it. This dude is special. And he could. I think he is a superstar in this league. I mean, you know, superstars. I feel like, especially nowadays, people are very less strict now. But
yeah,
when you look at what a superstar is supposed to be, I think especially last night and throughout the playoffs, Tatum has shown that because what the Celtics have asked from him to go out and help defend Kevin Durant and help shut him down and going to proceed to do that, and then now coming back offensively and doing what he did, especially last night, putting up a 46-point performance. That is what a superstar are asked to do, and he did that. So shout out to him. But what you got something to say before we move on?
yeah. And going a little bit to the your comment about how people have like a less strict on like the
Hmm.
superstar talk. I definitely agree with that, and I feel like especially we like just today's generation in general, we can get carried away with certain people having like a bag, which Jason Tatum does have. But
Hmm.
honestly, we need somebody who can be like just obvious number one guy, can make his team
Hmm.
go to the championship, and plays honestly just every time you need him to get a bucket for you to win the game, you can go get it, right? Jason
Hmm.
Tatum, I mean, like I did say he's a superstar, but I do want to see him just to like solidify it and go to like the finals. You know what I mean? Just like confirm everybody's beliefs,
Hmm.
all the people who doubt him and all that kind of stuff. And
Yep.
also, these fans have been the most annoying out of any fans in the entire season. Bucks fans and Celtics fans, this series is horrible, bro. It is disgusting. One is like, oh, it's the refs, it's the refs, it's the refs. It's disgusting, and oh my
Both
gosh,
fans are
bro.
blaming the refs when they lose. That
Bro,
honestly is weird to me. I'm like, I thought the
bro,
refs
and it's
was
like, especially
treating
Celtics
everyone.
fans when they got the most free throw and most foul calls, and
Mhm.
they're like, "Oh, we lost because of the refs." I was like,
I will
"Come on,
say,
bro." And
not
like the refs have been bad, but like,
they
come on,
have
bro.
been. Giannis does travel a lot more than we see, dude. And obviously the
Yeah,
one clip went viral last night. That
Rhea.
last travel, my boy traveled from Africa to freaking Paris in like 5 steps, boy.
You
Giannis
know
low key be traveling sometimes.
about that though, Giannis has such like a big like has such long legs. It's kind of like sometimes it looks like a travel, but it's
Hmm.
actually not a travel because remember,
Yeah,
like you have that like weird position where you can take 3 steps technically.
yeah. Like
And
if
Giannis
you
does
think
that a
about it,
lot. Giannis
yeah.
does that a lot. So
Hmm.
it like it looks like a travel, but in reality, it's probably not travel because he's like
Yeah,
getting NBA
yeah.
like the travel rules are weird.
It's a weird rule, but yeah, I know for sure. Last night that boy took 5 steps spinning inside. I'm like, Jesus. But yeah, the traveling rules is weird, but corrupts. Now we got another game 7. Who do you have winning this one? We talked about the stars, but who do you have winning the game in
This
Boston?
is, this is hard. Unlike the Sun series, it kind of seems like Giannis kind of thrives in an away atmosphere. Honestly, Game 5, he went off. He was, but the Celtics though, and Boston's such an amazing place to like.
Mm-hmm.
Before the series, I said the Celtics was going to win this after round 1. I was like, oh, the Celtics are going to beat the Bucks probably in 6 games because they don't Chris Middleton.
Mm-hmm.
But after seeing what Giannis has been able to do, they honestly just need like a role player to step up.
Yep.
They need Drew Holiday to play a little bit better. I don't think Giannis. I think the Bucks get it done. Game 7. Giannis is gonna get past the Bucks without Chris Middleton. I mean, Giannis is gonna get past the Celtics without Chris Middleton. And oh my gosh, it's just a hard pick. It's such a hard pick.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna go with Giannis. I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I'm gonna go with the Bucks. And it's gonna be a close game too. I hope it's overtime. Game 7.
This is gonna be coming down to the wire, but Corrupts. I got a few comments, bro, that I think you should read. Corrupts hair.
Yo,
His in real life name. Oh my god. She also said, "I thought AG had a woman on the show."
right? Yeah, that's out of pocket.
Corrupt want to be a
Corrupt's hair actually sticks with his IRL name. Fuck you.
Corrupt. I want to be Josh Giddey.
I don't even know what Josh Giddey's hair looks like. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I feel like Josh Giddey's hair is like the most like exposing thing about his like his.
Somebody said I look like Isaiah said I look like a native Steve Nash. And I think that's the best one.
I think that is the best one. But what's up, Big?
You look like the king from Shrek, you dickhead. I don't look like King Farquhar, bro. You
is that Riley Cooper? Oh, Corrupt. Riley Cooper's a football player. I'm gonna show you a picture of him.
I don't look like.
Oh my god, B Hub with the comment. What's up, B Hub? But Corrupt. Let me get into this Celtics.
Yeah. You get into it.
With the game on the line, bro. No. Series is on the line, bro. Look, this is it. And it's so sad. I wish this was a 10-game series because I've enjoyed this series more than any other second round series, at least. Other than the Warriors and Grizzlies going back and forth trying to hurt each other's players for some weird reason, this has had the most, I feel like, entertainment just as far as game after game perspective. Yeah. I'm gonna put my trust into the defending champions and the reigning finals MVP, Giannis. I love what Tatum has done in the playoffs, and I do believe, as it hurts me to say, I do believe one day he probably will get a championship. I just think right now, Giannis Antetokounmpo he's the best player in the world, in my opinion. And when you have that type of player, it's just like Chris Middleton being out, it almost feels like it doesn't matter this series because the Bucks are still playing well, and that's because of Giannis. I think Holiday, he just thrives in pressure moments defensively. When he has to get a stop in big games, he thrives. He has done it time after time again. Mick, we're not going to talk about that, sir, but Holiday thrives, and he's shown time after time again. He's shown in the playoffs last year, helping shut down Jimmy Butler in the first round, then helping in the second round against Brooklyn last year, and then obviously the last round of the playoffs last year against the Hawks. Holiday was great on both ends of the floor, and I think in this Game 7, Holiday defensively will show up. He will show up because he does that in clutch moments, and he still can give you at least 20 points off on the offensive side of the ball. I think also too, and I know B-Hub's in the chat, he knows this. Home court advantage in this series does not matter because both teams have actually thrived on the road. The Bucks won on the road, won 3 games on the road. The Celtics won 2 games on the road. These teams know how to win on the road, so this doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go with the defending champs. I think Giannis is just gonna bring a level of aggressiveness, a level of dominance that no one else can match on the court. And without Middleton, the Bucks will be facing the Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals. So,
well, I can't wait for that series. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for any series: Celtics versus Heat or Bucks versus Heat. That'd be sick.
So Corrupts, we talked
Bro,
about
B-Hub. Don't even pay attention to him, bro. He thinks I look like a white people for some stupid reason. Jesus
yeah,
Christ. I don't
yeah,
look anything like a
big
white
quick
person,
thing.
bro.
Big quick
I
play.
literally
So
have minority facial structures, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
all I'm gonna
It's
say
like
about Big Quick Slay, his
he's dumb.
comparisons have to be the worst ever. Like he has the
It's the
worst
worst. Who did he
uh,
say? He said I look like who? What was it?
Riley
It was
Cooper,
so
bro.
stupid.
Riley Cooper, bro. He said Riley Cooper, dude.
No, was it Trevor? No, it wasn't Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, not Trevor from
No,
GTA.
it was something. Who was it?
I don't know.
Yo, I'm gonna
Corrupts.
take that as a compliment, though, Big Fridge. No cap. I'm gonna take that as a
Oh,
compliment.
PJ say you look like a mother of four. Hey, bro. I don't make the rules. I just follow them, bro.
How
It
do I
is
look
what
like? I don't look anything like Carson Strong. What?
okay, no, that's terrible. And now we gotta move on.
That was the worst. I don't even know why you put that there, bro. Like honestly, I don't know why you reminded me of what you said.
All right, so Corrupts. We talk about who we have making the conference finals. So out of the now 6 teams left, but soon to be 4 teams, who is the favorite to win it all right now
Oh,
today?
bro.
Putting you on the spot, buddy. Who is the favorite? I know we got PJ in the chat who has a team in the race, B Hub in the chat who has a team in the race, Mick who has the Mavericks still in it. Who is your favorite to win it all?
It's weird, bro, because like I feel like if the Bucks beat the Celtics,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be the Bucks. But I feel like if the Celtics beat the Bucks, it's gonna be the Celtics.
Celtics?
So I think since I feel like the Bucks are gonna win, I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, though, if it's the Celtics versus Warriors, because I think the Warriors are coming out the West. I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
All
Are
right.
they getting Chris Middleton back?
They
They're getting
should
Chris Middleton back.
definitely by some
Next.
game in the conference finals they should have him back.
Okay, if Chris Middleton comes back, and he doesn't like just absolutely blow out the water, I'm going to take the Bucks. I'm going to take the Bucks. I'm going to say the Bucks.
You
The
know
reigning
who my
champion. Yeah.
you know who my favorite is, Corrupts? I'm buying into the stock. I think this will be the last championship of the Golden State Warriors. I'm
Oh
buying
yeah.
in. I'm buying in, bro.
You like Steph too much, bro.
But look, bro. Look, they have faced, I believe, the Grizzlies out of the
Yeah,
West.
because
The Suns, listen, I know the Suns are the number 1 seed. I just don't know too much about the Suns right now. Chris Paul's been wildly inconsistent. I mean, you
yeah,
talk about Steph Curry having inconsistent. Steph Curry on his bad nights still puts up 23
yeah.
points. It
Chris
might not be
Paul,
efficient, but Chris Paul in the
2 for 11.
playoffs, and what was it? What was it? The game he got fouled out in, he had more fouls than total points. He had more fouls
Yeah,
than
it was
total
bad.
assists.
It was bad.
If Chris Paul in the game has more fouls than assists, you know that's a terrible game for Chris Paul. He's been wildly inconsistent. So I think the Warriors come out the West, and I think they get it done, man. I know Giannis is dominant. I don't know, man.
But okay, so like
I
if
think
the
the
Celtics,
Warriors, if
yeah,
anyone is going to beat the Bucks, I think it's the Warriors because when you look at Giannis, right? Realistically, you can only slow him down. You're not going to be able to stop him. But when you look at team for team, depth for depth, the Warriors, I believe, have a little bit of a deeper roster. Obviously, have better shooting. They're gonna lose the the matchup. I'm fine with Draymond is gonna be guarding Giannis. You lose that matchup. It doesn't matter.
oh
Whether you win or lose the finals, that match is gonna be lost. But Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Jordan Poole, right? Those guys, I think, will outplay guys like Chris Middleton, guys like Drew Holiday. And then when you look at the depth, when you look at Gary Payne II could come back in the finals. When you look at that, I think him. I look at guys like Jonathan Kuminga. I look at guys stutter don't in Nathaniel moment. But I look at guys like Kuminga, I look at guys like Jordan Poole, I look at guys like Gary Payne II, and I like them a little bit more than Bobby Portis and Pat Connaughton. I get Bobby Portis as a fan
yeah.
favorite. Andre Iguodala championship experience. He's going to be getting some moments in the finals to show up. I just think I like the depth of the Warriors more than I like the depth of the Bucks. And I think Giannis obviously will be the best player in that series, but the Warriors, their team is just a better overall team. And even though they won the championship last year, Mike Budenholzer is not a great coach. I think Steve Kerr is clearly the better coach over Mike Budenholzer. And I just think when it comes to making key adjustments in the finals, I trust the Warriors to be my favorite right now.
See, here's Chris Middleton. I think this all comes out of Chris Middleton. If it's for the Bucks entirely, right? Even if they want to beat the Heat, I think they need Chris Middleton to beat the Heat.
Mm-hmm.
If Chris Middleton plays like he did this season, it doesn't matter. I think. Oh my God! If Chris Middleton plays like he did in the regular season of this year, they're probably going to lose to the Heat. Honestly, in my personal opinion, I think the Heat are a little bit underrated when it comes to mainstream fans and stuff like that.
Yeah,
casual. I think the Heat are kind of underrated. But if Chris Middleton plays like last year's playoffs, I think that they're going to be able to beat the Warriors because of the fact that Chris Middleton's playing good, Drew Holiday's playing great defense, and of course you have Giannis. And I know I've already brought this up, and I don't want to over exaggerate on this, but I feel like when it comes down to the best player on both teams, right? I don't know. It's just there's been some nights when the Warriors look off, especially when they got blown out by the Grizzlies, right? And they just had some of these games where they just look off. And I feel like with the Bucks, I just feel very conflicted with that. I feel like with Giannis being there, it'd be a tough series. I think it all lands on Chris Middleton personally. Chris Middleton's playing good. Then I think that they're going to be able to beat the Warriors. But I do agree with you on several points, which kind of does make me lean towards the Warriors. Mike Budenholzer is not as good as a coach as Steve Kerr, not at all. Honestly, I think the Warriors' defense as a whole is probably better than the Bucks' defense as a whole. And the only thing I can really say definitively that I can point at is that Giannis is just going to go off every single game. But it's just tough. I think I'm gonna go with the Bucks for now. But I see what you're saying. I understand more of what you're saying with the Warriors. And also, honestly, I think the Heat are also a very underrated pick here because Jimmy Butler's been going off. Jimmy Butler, a lot of people questioned the Heat's offensive ability. And scoring and all that kind of stuff. Besides Tyler Hero, who do they really have? Jimmy Butler does get you 20 points, but he can't get you 30. He's been showing you that he can get 30 throughout this entire playoffs, and I'm loving it. I'm loving that Jimmy Butler's proven his the doubters and the people who kept on saying that they don't really have the offensive power as others wrong. I love that, and I think that honestly, the Heat are a team to watch, and they could very well win the finals and surprise everybody. Even though they're the number one seed, which is kind of disrespectful to them.
Yeah, and the Miami Heat do need a little bit more respect, but Corrupts, are you ready to get your thinking cap on, bro?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I guess.
Everyone, welcome to the school.
What's up, Rocha?
Welcome to the NBA.
Let me get my water.
MG
I need water first. All right, my mouth is dry.
Wait, did you say Rocha's in the chat?
Yeah, Rocha's in here. Tell him
Right,
the Warriors suck.
Oh, Rocha, we just answered this question right here, and I just said the Warriors is my favorite in the finals. I chose the Warriors to be my favorite. So don't let me down, PJ and Rocha. Y'all better not let me down, bro. I don't need to be let down. But we're about to get into trivia time, y'all. We're about to get into some trivia time. This is gonna be our first question here. Y'all don't enter in the chat yet. Don't enter and don't be Googling. I trust y'all. I'm gonna ask Corrupts. He can answer the question. Y'all can answer the question and play along as well.
Whoa. That's a question.
Who was the first ever finals MVP? Everyone can now answer the question in the chat. Corrupt, you could answer as well.
I feel like the finals MVP was after the ABA joined. No, because Jerry West. So no. This is a hard question. This is a good question. Wow,
Do,
this is a
do,
good
do,
question.
do. All right, Rocha, I'm gonna say your answer is wrong. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know why I have this odd feeling. No, it can't be. Kareem.
Hold up. Hold up. You said Kareem?
Yeah.
That is incorrect.
Damn, who was it?
B Hub, you have got it. A ding, ding, ding. We have an answer.
What?
Jerry
Jerry
West.
West? I literally said Jerry West. Like,
But that wasn't your final answer. You picked. I forgot who your first answer was.
I didn't say Jerry West. I was like Jerry West had a Finals MVP.
MVP, yeah,
So
but you didn't. Yeah,
it can't be after the ABA.
it
So I
was
was
Jerry West on the Los Angeles Lakers, the first ever one, 1968-69 season. Hayden is on the Ben podcast account in the chat. Uh-oh. All right, corrupt.
wow.
Let's see. Next question.
Hmm.
Who had the first ever three-peat in NBA history? Just you don't have to get the city because I know some cities were different, but just tell me the organization.
Wait, three-peat meaning I won three in a row and did not win more than that, right?
Yeah,
So
three
like
in a row. Just three straight.
three in a row stopped. No 4 or 5. No, okay. Because that means Boston wasn't,
What
right?
technically, but just the first ever this 1, 2, 3, done.
Stop.
Yep.
Okay. Was it the Celtics? No, that's not my final answer.
You're wrong. The Ben podcast is wrong. Oh, we do have an answer. Don't look at the chat, corrupt, because we do have an answer.
What year did Kareem join the?
Kareem joined the Lakers in 1979, I believe.
Did he ever win three in a row with Magic? No, he didn't. I think he won because I think he won 2, and then Larry Bird won 1.
So, will the Lakers be your final answer?
No, wait. Because if it wasn't the Lakers, it had to be the Bulls. Because I know the Pistons didn't.
No, they definitely didn't repeat.
Unless the Lakers won 3 in a row when they're in Minneapolis.
Is that your final answer, girl? The clock is ticking. We'll give you.
You know what? I'm gonna say.
We'll give you until the clock turns to 4:25 Eastern.
I'm gonna say. No way. The Bulls was the first three-peat though. I'm gonna go with the Lakers. I'm gonna go with the Lakers.
Rocha Entertainment and Corrupts and Mick were correct. Mick actually got the full answer, but you guys also get credit. The Minneapolis Lakers. They won it in the 50s. They defeated the New York Knicks twice, and then they beat the Syracuse Nationals in the third one. The Celtics.
So it was the Minneapolis Lakers. Okay.
Yes, the Celtics were the second team ever to three-peat. So
Celtics was so they did three-peat.
They did, but the Lakers did it in the 50s. The Celtics did it after.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So okay, we got see Kurt. This is why I told you. I told Kurt before the stream. Look, I got some questions, bro. You got to put in your think. You have to put in your thinking cap. Go have to put in your thinking cap. So Corrupts. Right now, are you confident? Are you confident in your basketball knowledge?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am.
All right. So, are you confident that you know a lot of the things you can know about the San Antonio Spurs?
Yeah.
Now we're gonna transition to giving Corrupt Spurs trivia questions. You guys can also still answer along if you want. Spurs trivia questions. All right, so let's see. I got a list right here.
Oh, please don't be minuscule shit. Was it?
What were the Spurs originally called? And this is gonna be a multiple choice answer. The Colonials, the Chaparrals, the Amigos, or the Cougars. Oh, you know this? So I'm at the
wait. Say it again. Say the 4.
The Colonels, the Chaparrals, the Cougars, or the Amigos.
It's B. It was B.
The Chaparros, or it was ding ding ding. You are correct.
Yeah. I knew that. Come on.
All right, corrupts. Okay. So, next question.
Okay.
Oh no, this is too easy. We're gonna skip that one. It was who was nicknamed the Admiral for the Spurs, but you obviously know that.
David Bajar.
They, David D's nuts. Wait, what? Anyways, the Chaparros was correct. Mr. Big Play say. All right, so who managed to play for the San Antonio? No, that's no. All right, how many consecutive 50-win seasons have the San Antonio Spurs had? 12 straight 50-win seasons, 9 straight, 18 straight, or 15 straight? How many consecutive 50-win seasons have the Spurs had?
They had a couple of 40s in the 2010s. Ooh, 12 is hard. I don't think it's 15. I don't think it's 17, 18, you said?
18.
So it's either 9 or 12. Because there's likeout season. There's a likeout season in 99. So I know for a fact they did not have 50 wins in 99. Wait. No.
I'm actually put it up. I'm gonna share my screen and actually put it up. The question up here too.
Yeah.
But you can answer this one.
So it had to start at 2000 at least. And for 20.
All right, there we go. Question is right there. Question number 4. So we got 18 from Big Play Slay, 9 from Big Fridge, 12 from Hayden, and 12 from B Hub. So Corrupts, what is your final answer? And we'll see how many of you guys got it right. One of you guys in the chat got it right because you all guessed differently. So Corrupts.
This is really hard.
We'll give you to the clock turns 4:29, so 30 seconds left.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if it was. Oh, no, the Spurs are so good, bro. I'm gonna go 12.
12. So 12 is the final answer for Hayden, Corrupts, and B Hub. 18 for Big Play Slay, 9 for Big Fridge. You're gonna answer 12. The final answer is no, it's not 12. Was it 18
Was it?
for Big Play Slay? It was Big Play Slay in the chat. 18 straight.
Really?
50-win seasons for the San Antonio Spurs from the 1990-2000 season, from the 2015 or 16 to 17 season. 50 straight wins. You guys did make the playoffs. So what was that, 2019-2020, where you guys had less than 50 wins that year under Derek White, I believe DeJounte Murray, DeMar DeRozan, that team. But that team obviously had less than 50 wins. But every other team that made the playoffs since then, basically up until Kawhi Leonard left or was at the end of his Spurs career, you guys have always had 50-win seasons.
Wow, I feel hurt. I can't believe I got that wrong. I thought that we had like a 40-win season, like after a little bit after the 2007 shit.
Yep.
Because we had like a 5-6 year absence from them.
Correct. So we're gonna answer an interesting question. Who's the tallest player in Spurs history? David Robinson, Boban Marjanovic, Chuck Nevitt, or Artis Gilmore? You guys can also answer in the chat.
I'm not good with heights. This is stupid. That's annoying.
Wait, Hayden, who's Davis? Who's Davis,
Chuck.
Hayden? But Corrupts. I'm gonna play along with this too because I don't know the answers. My answer is gonna be Artis Gilmore. I think he's taller than David Robinson.
I'm going with Chuck. I feel like I saw that somewhere. I don't know why. I feel like
Chuck,
like in the back.
You and Big Play Slayer are both going with Chuck. All right.
In the back of my mind, I feel like I've heard Chuck Nevitt somewhere. Do it.
Wow.
Knew it. I knew it.
5. Artis Gilmore was my answer. Obviously incorrect. So, Corrupt. Last Spurs question. Then we're gonna go to some Sixers trivia. Then we'll go and wander off to other teams. All right. So y'all gonna be bringing y'all thinking caps. Now we're gonna start educating you guys on these streams, bro. Hey, y'all come to mgnasent class. We all learn things. All right. Who is the only guard in Spurs history or NBA history in this aspect to record a quadruple double
Well,
Alvin Robertson, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, or the Iceman, George Gervin?
man, Albert Robinson's like that's like a cash grab. That's like right there. Like I don't know. If I George
I'm gonna go.
Gervin
I'm gonna go with
maybe.
Alvin Robinson.
I'd go Alvin Robertson too though. I have to.
Yeah.
No way.
All
No
right.
way. No way. No way. Manu or Tony got that. George.
If Manu Tony got it, we would have known because like we.
I mean, thing about George Gervin is that he could have gone with steals.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Alvin Robinson. That just
I'm going
seems like
Albert
it
Robinson too. Albert Robinson could have gone with steals also.
so Big Fridge gonna go with Tony Parker. Me, you, Big Play Slay going Alvin Robinson. Alvin Robinson is the right answer. It just makes sense. I feel like it just
Do the next one just because.
all right. Yeah, let's do the next one. Okay, so who holds the single season franchise record for both defensive rebounds and offensive rebounds in Spurs history? Was it Dennis Rodman? Was it the Admiral David Robinson? Was it Swen Nader or Timothy Duncan? Who holds the single record for both offensive and defensive rebounds in the season? I'm gonna go with Dennis Rodman. I'm gonna go with the safe pick. I know that's
it was single season. Ooh.
Single season because it's definitely not. If it was all time, I would go with someone else. But Dennis Rodman was there for at least one season, so I'll go with him. Big Play Slay gonna go with Nader. Me and Hayden going with Dennis Rodman. Big Fridge going with Timothy Duncan. So we all got different.
I'm gonna go with David Robinson.
David Robinson. So David Robinson for Corrupts. Nope. Dennis Rodman for me and Hayden. It's correct. Me and Hayden get the answer correct.
Jesus Christ.
I like I said, if it was all time, I would have picked Duncan or David Robinson. But that's single season record.
Wait a second.
What are you looking at, Corrupts?
1993, 1994.
He was not with the Bulls yet.
Oh yeah, he wasn't.
He wasn't with the Bulls yet. All right, so we're gonna go to Sixers trivia now. It's gonna be fun. Sixers trivia. Let's see how much me and the rest of you scallywags know this team. So Philadelphia 76ers. What were the 76ers originally called? You guys can play along. Patriots, the Founders, the Senators, or the Nationals? I'm gonna go with the Nationals.
Or
the options are the Patriots, the Founders, the Senators, or the Nationals.
It was Nationals.
It was Nationals. I honestly think we don't have to really wait for the chat. We all can agree. It is the Syracuse Nationals. We were founded in 1946. We were one of the original franchises in the NBA. So shout out to our franchise. Bro, Corrupt looks more like a girl than ever. Bro, Hayden, you're like the fifth guy to say that today, bro. All right, let's see. Next question. Which player holds a single season franchise record for points? AI, Julius Erving, Wilt Chamberlain, or Charles Barkley? I'm going to go with the best scorer in Sixers history, AI. You guys can play along.
I mean, Wilt seems like just
Wilt. See, that just seems like too much of an obvious answer because he was, but technically, we didn't know all of Wilt's stats till like the 90s because they weren't recording stats when Wilt was playing with us. They weren't recording stats until he got to the Lakers, which they were able to go watch back all his games and record his stats again. But
I'll go Allen Iverson, I guess.
I'm gonna go with AI. Hey, wait, Hayden, who are you going, AI or Wilt, bro? You put two answers there. Chamberlain says MG says be held. Barkley says Big Play Slay. All right, I'm gonna go with the greatest score in Sixers history. It is incorrect. It's Wilt. It is Wilt. I should have went with the clear and obvious. I don't know. That just seems like a trick question, right? Because it would make sense to have Wilt, but all right. All right. So next question. Oh, you guys don't know who Dolph Schayes is, so we won't even go. Shout out to Dolph Schayes though. Who was the first 76er to have his jersey retired? Hal Greer, Dolph Schayes, Julius Erving, or Allen Iverson? It's gonna be Dolph Schayes for me. You guys probably don't know. Obviously, it's not Dr. J or AI, but it's gonna be Dolph Schayes.
I'm gonna go Dolph Schayes.
You guys don't know these guys. It is Hal Greer, bruh. I mean, it had to be one of them. Hal Greer was the first retired. Ain't no way. They both played in the 50s. Or no. Yeah, no. Dolph Schayes played in the... Okay. All right. Well, that's the first question I got wrong today. All right. we'll do one more. We'll do one more Sixers question. Then we'll scatter around to other NBA teams. Okay. Which 76er legitimized the dunk as no? That's obvious. Too obvious. All right. Which 76er holds a single season record for blocks? Was it Manute Bol, Julius Erving, Wilt Chamberlain, or Sean Bradley? I'm going to go with Wilt. I'm actually going to go with the obvious this time. I'm going to go with Wilt.
I guess I'll switch it up. I'll go Manute.
The father of Bol Bol. All right. Let's see what the chat has. Will Dr. J says Hayden. Oh, that was for the last question, I think. Sean Bradley says Mick and the big play Slay. Sean Bradley's interesting. Just the last time I went with the last time I went with AI instead of Wilt. And I would like to go with Sean Bradley, but I'm gonna go with Wilt, and it was Sean Bradley, bro. Why do I always every time I go for the answer that seems obvious is wrong, and every time I don't go with the obvious answer is right, bro? I just I give up on life. I give up on life. All right, and then this last question says, "Why is corrupt weird?" I don't know, but yeah, that is that. All right, so next we're gonna pick a team. Corrupt, pick a team from one. Pick a number from 1 through 30.
15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Probably
12, 13, 14, 15 is the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh wow.
This is a good first question. Where were the Memphis Grizzlies originally located? Vancouver, Nashville, Little Rock, or Louisville? I'm gonna go with what seems like the obvious answer. I'm gonna go with Vancouver. Because before Vancouver, I don't feel like I've heard of the Grizzlies being anywhere else other than Vancouver and then obviously Memphis. I'm going with Vancouver.
They were somewhere. No. It was Vancouver.
Yeah. It's Vancouver. All right. Number 2. Oh no, we're not going with that. No. All right. What coach led the Grizzlies to their first winning season? Was it Mike Fratello, Lionel Hollins, Hubie Brown, or Sidney Lowe? I'm going with Hubie Brown.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Hubie Brown too.
All right. That was kind of easy because it was obviously Vancouver, but with I think we're all gonna go with Hubie Brown. Let's see what the chat says though.
Mike
because
Fratello.
they're gonna go Mike Fratello. Okay.
If it's Mike Fratello,
it was Mike Fratello. Big play slays cheating, bro. Because I low key he didn't get one. He only got one of these trivia questions wrong, bro. And we've asked like at least 12 of them now. But all right, I'm gonna go with Hubie Brown, and it was. So that's Big play slay second wrong answer. Big Fred said Puby. I don't know. I didn't know Puby was up here.
Puby?
You seen the guy named Puby? I didn't. All right. Next. What was the first Grizzly ever to win Rookie of the Year? We got Shane Battier, Pau Gasol, Rudy Gay, and Mike Conley Jr. So the first way I've got to answer this question is who's the oldest? Because obviously they have the possibility of being the first. So the oldest would be Pau Gasol. Shane Battier did win Rookie of the Year, I believe. Mike Conley, I don't think is it, or Rudy Gay. I'm gonna go with it's either Pau Gasol or Shane Battier.
I'm
gonna go with Battier. I'm gonna go with Shane Battier. Did Mike Miller win Rookie of the Year? Well, he's not an option up here, so obviously he did it, or at least not with the Grizzlies. It's Shane Battier.
Or he did it after.
After, yeah. That's also another thing. No,
it is
Pau Gasol. I thought it was Battier, bro. Well, we're all wrong. Basically, almost all of us picked Shane Battier.
I'm never trusting Chad again.
Okay. Yeah. See, no, I actually put thought into that. I actually thought it was Shane Battier. Man, this is why this is a good lesson. All right. If we don't all get this answer right, I just want to let you guys know that everyone will be timed out if you do not get this answer right. Which player did the Grizzlies trade for?
Johnson Porter.
Which player did the Grizzlies trade
Porter, bro? Why are you laughing?
That's your final answer?
It's Gasol.
Obviously, it's Pau Gasol. Obviously, here could the chat. Everyone agree. If you guys got that wrong, like I said, you get this. You got that wrong. Booted, bruh. Booted, bruh. Be upset. Gal Gasol. Okay, he won it with the Magic.
Wow, Gasol.
Yeah, bro. All right, which Grizzly has the most 3-pointers in a single game? Sam Mack, Mike Miller, Mike Conley Jr., or Juan Carlos Navarro? I'm going with Mike Miller.
Low key.
Oh, wait, we're not even doing it. I'm tripping.
Oh, I swear.
I'm going with
What
Mike
is
Miller.
the most? First off, what is the most? I'll go Mike Miller, I guess.
Because Mike Conley's not like a big shooter. Oh, there we go. So some people gonna go with Conley, but me and Corrupt were correct. We went Mike Miller along with Big Play Slay. Greg went with Mike Conley, and B Hub went with Juan Carlos Navarro.
So now I have a question for you guys.
Oh, Corrupt bringing the questions. All right, what's up?
All right. So, who was the youngest player to score 10,000 points in the NBA?
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No.
Okay. The youngest player to score 10,000 points.
Youngest player, like what age? Yeah, age.
Was it Kevin Durant?
No. He is still in the league.
Big Play Slay says LeBron James.
Big play say is right.
And B Hub also said LeBron.
It is LeBron James.
And because, of course, Hayden says Kareem and doesn't even spell his name right.
It is LeBron James. So,
you know what I also wanted to do? Before you go, you know what I also wanted to do? But I'm scared the NBA is going to black out our stream again. I wanted to watch old film of old players. Like, watch, like, old players. But
if we watch film,
and if
we should not.
We should not what?
We should not be. We shouldn't be in trouble for that because it's film, and it'd be by. No,
because like it's hard to really get like film study. It'll just be like on another highlight channel, like from like a different, like not the NBA's thing, but it'd be like from like a third party, like some random highlight channel on YouTube.
We'll try it another time. Maybe in the summer when there's nothing to do.
Yeah, that's the thing. Big Lacey, last time we were watching All-Star game moments, right? Because that was our All-Star game live stream, and the NBA literally our stream was blacked out until we took it off. They literally blacked it out, bro. Crazy. So, salmon or pasta easy. Pasta easy. All right. Anyways,
so,
what do you have?
What team owns the longest winning streak in NBA history?
Golden State Warriors.
No.
Wasn't there 24-0 start? Oh, okay.
No, surprisingly not.
Wow. Wow. I thought the Warriors. Yeah,
Miami,
wow.
no. Phoenix, no.
The Chicago Bulls.
No.
The Lakers. So that was
yes.
Nick said the Lakers. It wasn't me.
The Lakers, 33 straight games in 71-72.
Okay.
Raya.
18th birthday.
You're just turning 18?
Yeah, she's about to be 18, bro.
Damn, you're the same age as me? What the fuck?
Yeah, I've been to that.
I didn't know that. Wow, right. Raya. Oh,
Corrupt.
Oh,
you feel old,
one other question?
You feel old? Yeah, you can give us another question, sir. Do 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 do
Dang.
do. You got another question for us, Corrupts? Corrupt.
What NBA player has won the most league MVPs?
Most league MVPs. This is
Mhm.
actually not a high number two. I'm gonna say Magic Johnson.
No, it was not Magic Johnson.
Kareem.
Yeah, it was correct.
Okay,
It was Kareem.
it was a Laker. He called you Buffalo Water Nash. Wow, that's crazy.
It's bad. Yeah.
Reyes says it's corrupt streaming from the '80s webcam.
That is exactly what I'm using. How did you know that? Right?
Oh wow, Reyes, a genius, bro. All right, so corrupts. You know what
Yes.
time it is now?
What time is it?
Before we end every stream, we gotta let some of these mongoloids come on here.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, exactly.
And,
You're right.
and speak. Last time we did this, we had a big debate. Remember, we had the AI and Harden conversation. We had that Wilt and Bill Russell conversation. Last time it was interesting.
By the way, chat, I want everybody to know that I have not been that much of a dick to Wilt. I have
Man,
yeah.
crazy.
I said Wilt is not top 10. Wilt is top 10. Honestly, though, Bill and Wilt to me, and I'm going to stay by this, and I think MG also agrees with me, but Bill and Wilt are both 9 and 10 to me, and
Yeah,
I don't think they can be ahead of anybody else of the top 3.
So the quad of chaos. He said, "Do you think the Warriors will make the finals?" We both think they will make the finals. I have them as my finals favorite, as I asked to answer that question earlier.
All right, who's running up? Is Big Play Stage running up?
He already here, bro.
This man called us mongoloids. I feel disrespected.
Or a mongoloid, Big Play Slay.
Bro, Big Play Slay is a pirate master, bro. He's Captain Slay, bro.
Nah, that hair.
You good, bro. You good.
That haircut though, corrupt. Oh my.
You like it?
You really look like a Morgan now.
So what? What, you think I look like a girl? Like a pretty girl now? What was that?
Wait, what?
Right, Big Play Slay? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not a pretty white boy like Benji is. So.
It's a backstory behind that.
Yeah, there's a complete backstory.
All right, Big Play. Big Fridge has a question for you: salmon or pasta?
Salmon.
I'm gonna go with pasta.
I'm gonna go with pasta.
Salmon.
I see. I think it's stupid to compare salmon, which is just one meat, to pasta, where you can do way more with pasta because it's like
salmon's better. No, it's pasta.
All right.
You really need mac and cheese. You really need pasta for mac and cheese. It's technically still
mac
pasta.
and cheese, Alfredo, lasagna, spaghetti.
Yeah.
May I go on the list? Like, this is not even a conversation, bro. But Big Play Slay, what do the Lakers need to do to get back into the playoffs?
No, Lakers. No. Big Play Slay, if you have anything big, a question or a big take you want to share with us, go. NBA.
What's one of your takes, buddy?
Oh my God! So
y'all
know how I said the Sixers are gonna go to the championship. I feel like an idiot.
Obviously, you're stupid as hell. No,
I feel like an idiot.
We found them. We got we found the curse, guys. We found the jinx. We got them.
Yeah, right.
Damn, man. I don't know. I feel like everything went wrong that night for Philly.
We found them, corrupts. He's the reason why, bro. So you said the Sixers will make a championship. Wow. Now, Big Play Slay, let me ask you a question, my good sir. Who do you think is the better basketball player? Is it Jason Tatum or is it Devin Booker, sir?
Shit. Wow, you're going to put me on the spot. Oh, my God.
What? Bro. Why? It's not tough at all. It's not close.
I'm going to go with Jason Tatum.
Good job, buddy. Good job. Ja Morant or Ice Trae Young, buddy.
Ja Morant.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like you could argue Trae too, because Trae has a little more consistency with Ja literally only being in the NBA for 2 years. But I don't know, man.
I want to see great, but I want to see more of Ja before I just give into the he's better than Trae. I just need to see more. Isaiah, get on here right now, boy.
Yeah, Isaiah.
Get in here right fucking now, bro.
All right. So I want to say, I'm asking you all these guys questions. Blah blah blah. Right? Corrupts.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it, but I sent you a TikTok stating that Bradley Beal is better than Donovan Mitchell. Now I'm asking big plays like this: who is better, Bradley Beal or Donovan Mitchell right now?
As a scorer, I'm gonna
Just
go with
overall.
Bradley Beal. But as an overall player, I'm gonna go with Donovan Mitchell.
Why do you have to add that? What?
Yeah, no,
as a scorer,
who's the better player, Bradley Beal or Donovan Mitchell? As a scorer, it's Bradley Beal. As a player, Donovan Mitchell. Just answer the question.
He didn't even let me say
Just
a
answer
word.
the question, big play Slay.
I told you guys answer told you guys answer the question right. Corrupt don't play about his Dono Mitchell.
This is what I said. And I quote, Donovan Mitchell is a better overall player, but as a scorer, Bradley Beal is better.
No, why do you have to put in as a scorer?
I just have to throw that.
All right, let's go through this then. No, we gonna do this thing. All right, so Donovan Mitchell, Bradley Beal. I'm gonna bring up every category, that's logical, and we gonna answer. Scoring, Donovan Mitchell or Bradley Beal. I'm gonna go with Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal. No,
it's getting closer, but Bradley Beal still. Bradley Beal.
It is more close than people think. I think. Well, I think people just blow out of proportion the 3-point per game season, and it was like, oh, you're a better scorer. You know what I'm talking about? That's one of my biggest problems with that.
Yeah,
but I'll go Bradley Beal. It is Bradley Beal,
and I think Bradley Beal just more efficient at similar volume.
Playmaking.
This is interesting. Playmaking.
Donovan Mitchell.
I'm going to go with Donovan Mitchell, but when Bradley Beal was healthy, he did have a really good playmaking season this past year. Better than what you would usually see from Bradley Beal, but I'm going to go with Donovan Mitchell. Who's the better playmaker, big play?
Me too.
All right, Donovan Mitchell. All right. Rebounding. I know this doesn't really matter for a guard as much, but I'm going to go with Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, yes.
I'm going to go with Mitchell here.
Defending, Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah. Barely, I guess.
All right. 3-point shooting.
Bradley Beal.
I'm going to go with
People forget how good of a 3-point shooter Donovan
Mitchell. I'm going to be honest. Mitchell is a good 3-point shooter. It's just that I feel like Beal is
corrupts. I think how I feel about Mitchell. I think he's an amazing player. He's just sometimes inefficient, but his 3-point percentage is really good. I'm going to go with Mitchell for 3-point shooting. It's funny because Mitchell's actually inefficient from like a lot of other parts of the floor, but his 3-point percentage usually stays consistent. But so, all right, mid-range scoring. I'm going Bradley. Beal.
Yeah, Beal.
Finishing at the basket, Donovan Mitchell.
I'm going to go with Mitchell. I'm sorry. I got to go with Mitchell.
So out of every category, Donovan Mitchell gets every category except for mid-range scoring and except for whatchamacallit. Except for mid-range scoring and I believe passing you and with Beal.
Playmaking.
So other than that, Donovan Mitchell gets every category in scoring. Bradley Beal gets, but Donovan Mitchell gets playmaking, 3-point shooting, finishing at the basket, and defending. Overall, so we all think Donovan Mitchell is better. So now we're gonna go with Ray's question. Curry and Kyrie. We're gonna bring up every category again. Started off with overall scoring. Curry or Kyrie?
Kyrie.
What?
Kyrie.
I'm gonna go with Kyrie.
Kyrie. I'm sorry.
Wait, no.
I'm sorry. I'm more of a fan of.
Just because he can do 20 step back?
No, I'm more of a
That's
fan
all
of
you have. That's all you have.
Kyrie's more clutch in scoring.
That's all you have, bro.
So Kyrie is
Steph Curry produces more than Kyrie Irving, bro. That's literally all I need. All I need is the numbers.
In the mid-range.
All right, so I'm gonna go with Steph Curry. Steph Curry scores at a high volume, and he shoots tougher shots at a higher volume. A little bit, and he's efficient. Now, obviously, this past season, Curry was a little inefficient, but he's efficient. Scores at a high volume, takes way more tougher shots.
I know, what? He's not on time, Big Fritz.
I know scoring versatility goes to Kyrie, but every other scoring department goes to Curry, other than scoring versatility, because Kyrie's one of the more versatile scorers and probably the most versatile scorer in the league. One of them.
I hope y'all realize it. I only have it by a slight edge to Kyrie. I just like him down the stretch more.
But bro, so down the stretch.
Like as a clutch guy, that dude is clutch as hell. You cannot argue that.
You know
That
what?
boy is clutch.
You can have it. We
He's
corrupt
clutch
gonna
because
go.
of
Ice in his
We're
veins.
gonna go with Wardell. We're gonna go with Wardell, Stephen Curry the second. You're gonna go with Kyrie, Flat Earth Irving.
It's an unpopular opinion.
And cool,
yeah, obviously.
because we got so many other categories. So we're gonna go to playmaking. This is close.
I'm gonna go with Kyrie
What?
This is actually close.
by a slight.
They average basically when I look at their
How
career
is that
splits in this
crazy,
past
bro?
year, they're
Bro, I think that's
averaging
crazy, honestly.
assist numbers, bro.
And I only said
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Steph.
I feel like people forget how you can be a playmaker without passing the ball.
100%. And I think Curry creates open shots more for his teammates because of his gravity than Kyrie creates for his teammates. I think Kyrie's a solid playmaker, so I'm gonna go with Curry for playmaking. Rebounding, I think that goes to just Kyrie because Steph doesn't have to rebound the ball because when Draymond Green's on your team, you don't have to really do that. Defending, I'm gonna go with Curry. Way more. I mean, when you talk about Curry, they both are not good on ball defending, but Curry gets way more steals than Kyrie does.
Yeah, Kyrie.
So Raya says Kyrie over Curry when it comes to scoring. He has a package. Yeah, 20 step back. I got you. Steph's career has been printed as a 3-point shooter.
That's not
right. That's not
that
true.
is not
That's
true.
not
Bro, Steph Curry is one of the best finishing guards in the NBA. Kyrie is too.
Mm-hmm.
But people forget how amazing Curry is at finishing. People look, oh, he shoots threes. That's all he does. No, he's an amazing finisher and he's a great mid-point ranger too. Yeah, he's a great scorer all around. People forget.
Curry
can
literally shoot from anywhere, bro. He can.
And you also forget off-ball scoring too, off-ball offense. Guess who's definitely better than that? You have no argument. It is literally
Curry's an underrated on-ball defender.
The thing about Steph Curry, what makes him a better scorer and the best shooter ever, is that he can score on ball and off ball. No one can do that. I know Kyrie, his scoring versatility with the ball in his hands, it looks pretty, and I think he is one of the most skilled players in the league. But when you look at how Curry does it, it's not. And obviously, he shoots a lot of threes. I mean, if you were the greatest 3-point shooter of all time, you shoot a lot of threes too. But he scores from inside. He can score from the mid range. He can score from outside. He can score with the ball. He can score without the ball. But next, we're going to go with handles. Obviously, that's Kyrie. Don't really need to debate that. So handles and finishing goes to Kyrie. Defense goes to Kyrie. Rebounding goes to Kyrie.
No. Defense goes to Curry.
Curry. I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, Curry. So we got, and then 3-point shooting, obviously, is going to go to Curry. Mid-range shooting, I feel goes to Kyrie.
Oh, nah. Someone's here. Is it Isaiah?
Yeah,
oh, my God. I knew that. I gotta turn my camera.
Hey, I like the albums you got in the background, Isaiah.
Yo,
best
all
believe.
right, we gotta set the record straight real quick, bro. We got 4 people on this panel right now. Isaiah, you look high as hell, my boy.
I'm not. I promise. I promise. I'm not.
But we got 4 people that was maybe we all maybe like music. We all maybe have we might all have made of top 10 rap lists of all time. We've talked about it before.
Might change after Friday,
bro. First of all, good job yet.
Number 1, Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar, number 1 greatest rapper all time.
Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah. So. Just before we finish this basketball stuff, are we going to do this? And are you guys changing your lists?
Yeah, 100%. My camera get.
Are you changing your list, Isaiah? We can still hear you.
I know my shit's acting up. Oh yeah.
Are you changing your list?
For sure. Yeah, I'm changing mine 100%.
Big Play Slayer, are you changing your top 10 rappers list?
No, I'm gonna keep it the way it is.
Big Corrupts.
I have not made a list yet, so.
Oh well, yeah. So you just still gotta make yours, anyways.
Quick album. Have you listened to the album? Everybody here?
I've listened to parts of the album. Yeah. I'm gonna listen to it fully though tonight. But
I've listened to the album way too fucking much. Way too fucking much.
Okay.
Your list. Go ahead, Ray.
What was your favorite song on it?
It's the one with Kodak, Silent Hills.
Yo, Kodak being on this album a few times is crazy, bro.
Honestly, was it Unity by Guilty by Unity?
Purple Hearts. I'm sorry that.
What was it, Isaiah?
Unity by Grief.
Unity by Grief. What the? When I say Grief,
United in Grief, or wait, what are you talking about?
The first song. The first song.
Oh yeah, United in Grief.
The first song is awesome. I love Mother I Sober.
Bro, that one's godly, but I ain't gonna lie.
Mother I Sober is my favorite.
The one song that got me like, what the fuck was We Cry Together? That shit.
Wow. You know what song I probably relate to the most? It's probably Father Time.
I love that song too.
Yeah.
Bro,
for me, I like My Moral. My Moral is fucking godly. I like that song.
What? Mr. Moral?
Not My Moral. Mr. Moral. Yeah.
Honestly, Morale, I think. Mr. Morale. My bad. Moral. The fuck? Actually, I didn't like Mr. Morale that much, personally.
If you guys didn't listen to We Cry Together, that shit is fucking. It's like do you guys know the song Kim by Eminem?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's basically like that, but how do you say, in a black way? Like no, in their way. Like I don't know how I explain. I don't want to sound racist, but how Eminem did it, bro. Eminem literally went the fuck off and was like, bro, that's just crazy. It was like just him, but it was like it was like more of a full-on argument with them.
We gotta have a conversation, bro.
As soon as they were arguing, midway through, I was like, at the end, they're gonna fuck. I knew it.
I fucking knew it too. I was like, these fuckers are gonna fuck.
Yeah, we gotta have a conversation, bro. All time, Eminem or Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick Lamar.
I'm sorry.
Honestly, I'm gonna say this right now. I think Eminem is slightly overrated when it comes to all-time talks.
What?
No, I don't know about that. I think
slightly overrated. He's still a top 10 rapper.
In my opinion,
but I think he's slightly overrated when it comes to all-time talks.
In my opinion, he's the greatest rapper ever to me.
What?
I'm sorry, bro.
That's gotta be racist, bro. You whitewash or some shit.
Eminem, dog, he's basically black. I consider him to be a part of the.
This is why.
I don't think you can just say that, my boy. I don't think
this is why we gotta make a list or a stream or a video or a stream doing this, bro. Because we got some interesting takes, bro. We got some interesting takes.
Denzel Curry, number. No, I'm joking.
Shut up.
All I say about Eminem is that I think he's a top 5 rapper of all time.
Yeah. Eminem.
But it's
my opinion. I think he's the greatest rapper ever.
But I think he's undoubtedly top 10. No one can take me. Undoubtedly top 10. But I will have him probably at 4 or 5. Thinking about my list right now. I don't even. Where is my? I've been meaning to find my list, but
where's Jay-Z?
Jay-Z's not top 10. Jay-Z's fucking overrated.
Jay-Z's top 10.
No, Jay-Z is top 10 for me.
I'm telling y'all right now, bro. I'm probably gonna listen to so many more shit over the weekend.
Bro. So, did you get all the R&B stuff, bro? Bro,
I did.
I sent.
Corrupt, I did not listen to the song yet. I didn't listen to the song yet.
Bro, Corrupt. So Corrupt DM'd me. What was it, like Wednesday or something for his R&B list? I responded late, right, bro, R&B, bro. Hold on, I'm about to name y'all the people I sent. So obviously we got the obvious, right? We got the obvious people. But I sent him Nelly songs, bro. I sent him Mario. Y'all probably don't even know who Mario is. I probably think he's the Mexican plumber on the video games. No, Mario's the actual
Italian, you racist.
Yeah, he's
same thing, bro. But Mario, he gotta listen to that. P&B Rock, you gotta listen to that. Yeah. Only listen to the Tevin Campbell songs that I send you. Tevin Campbell doesn't have a lot of hits, but he has some. Bro, my R&B bag was opened up because
if you're a true P&B Rock fan, you would know where he's from.
He's from Philly, bro.
Big Fridge, that is cap. That's cap.
Yeah,
he's a
Philly born and raised.
No. I fucking hate Tyler the Creator.
I don't like Tyler the Creator.
He's not the worst though.
I should take that. I
can't say guys like Little Pump. I can't with straight face say Little Pump is better than Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's a horrible take.
Or Ray or something like that.
I know this is turned into the end of this show turned into rap. Tell them why you think Dax is good and why Dax is not good.
But no!
What the fuck? Ain't no way you think Dax is good, bro.
Dax yes, bro. Dax.
Bro, KSI is better than Dax. I'm telling you right now, bro. KSI is better than Dax, bro. Oh, I'm tired of this stupid Dax.
I don't want this.
Dax is so corny.
I don't want no
people
fucking
sleep on Dax because they never actually hear his songs to understand.
I've heard, bro.
Actually is.
I am probably the biggest KSI fan here, bro. I know their entire beef, so I've listened to Dax songs to give him a chance, bro. Dax is not that good, bro. He's not.
Dax is good.
Especially when you compare him to other like actual rappers, he's not good, bro.
Lyricist, as a lyricist, he's one of the most underrated.
As a lyricist, it's fucking corny. Come on, bro.
It's my opinion.
It's corny, dude.
Hey, Corday is one of the best underrated too.
Bro, shut your ass up. Corday ain't shit.
Shut up. You know,
I can't
haven't even heard one song.
I can't even fucking take no musical advice from you. You think King Von's the fucking greatest rapper?
No, King Von is not the greatest.
King Von ain't even top 10, bro. King Von ain't even fucking.
Know that.
No, even when he was alive,
he wasn't even top 50, bro.
He wasn't even top 10.
He was getting views. I will say that.
All right, so look, y'all boys. We got Rhea. I'm guessing this is her top. This is her favorite rappers. Number one,
underrated.
All right, so let's see. Rap under 1 through 5 rappers, underrated rappers I've heard on Spotify. 5 to 10. Our favorite rappers: 1, Nonly; 2, Egovert; 3, Shady Moon; 4, I don't know how to pronounce that name; 5, 5.8%; 6, Rare; 7, Jack Harlow; 8, Polo G.
Jack Harlow, that's disgusting. I'm not gonna lie to you.
9, Pop Smoke; and 10, Fivia Foreign.
Bro, we asked for.
Unmute yourself, bro.
Oh, Fabio Foreign.
I don't know if she was giving us her fucking cousins' rapper names or some shit, because I didn't know a single person she said for like the first.
Well, I know. I was saying who Jack Harlow is. Shady Moon. I know.
Shady Moon, bro.
I know.
What, Jack Harlow has like one good song. That's it. Come on, guys.
He has two hits and he has an album.
Nah,
that album was garbage.
Waka Flocka is better than all these rappers you just named.
He does the other song. Isn't Jack Harlow in the other song? What's popping? Brand new whip is copping.
Yeah.
That
song is okay. That's overrated.
And then he has this song. I got the A turned into L, whatever. That song.
Nah, What's Poppin' is so like
What's Poppin' overplayed. It was played. Yeah, it was overplayed.
It's so overplayed, bro.
It still does shit.
Bro, Jack Harlow is getting a little bit.
Logan, that's his favorite rapper.
1 through 6 are underrated rappers that you hear. Okay.
Mozzie.
Polo G. Oh, Mozzie is. I think Mozzie is probably the most underrated rapper right now.
I need to get on Mozzie. I haven't listened to the song.
I gotta listen to more.
I don't know if Karup will necessarily like Mozzie. He's a gangster.
Wait, who? Who?
I don't think you'll like Mozzie. He's a
no. Wait, what'd you say? You said Karup?
Well, I don't know what your name is, bro. After this hairstyle, bro, I don't know what your name is, bro.
Hey.
You tell me.
No, that does look like Riley Cooper. I'm sorry, you actually do. Like, we could pull up a picture of Riley Cooper's hair. That looks like,
bro.
Oh my god.
I don't think he does.
He looked like Riley Cooper for some reason.
Bro, you look like the dude on TikTok. Hold on, I'm about to show y'all boys, bro. You like this one dude I'm about to show you who be on TikTok. Hold on, bro. Big Play say he got me all the way messed up, bro.
You look like Christian when he had younger hair in his younger days.
No, you talking about the wrestler Christian?
Yeah, Christian. When he had like longer hair.
I don't even know who that is. That's the sad part.
Wait, who?
Christian, the wrestler. I don't think you know who that fool is, bro. Where is this freaking picture of Big Play Slay or like his brother?
Wait. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. They don't.
But when you see me, I'm white.
My name Kodak Black. When you see me,
what does that look like?
Yo, Big Fridge, what's your favorite rapper? Like, no jokes, bro. Who your favorite rapper, Big Fridge?
I agree with the K Flock one.
Krupp looks like Heath Slater. Oh my god.
He does not look like Heath Slater. Oh my god, that is.
Big Place. So you look like Mongoloid. You look like Crystal. Not Crystal. You like Garrett Wilson.
You look like Crystal Rollway.
Wait, yo, I don't know.
Bro, Marvin Gaye is the greatest poet ever, bro.
No,
Marvin
bro.
Gaye.
It's Eminem's, bro. It's Peanut Eminem, bro.
No. Marvin,
bro, in Eminem, bro, and Stan, he's literally rapping a poem, bro, or like a letter. Like it's crazy.
Check Discord. It's the dude that looks like Slay. What's your count, retard? You gotta tell me what's your count, bro.
Who just sent me a song? Who's this? Oh, Rhea.
You didn't send me shit, Big Gay Slay.
That was Big Fridge, bro.
I'm not trying to say
Fridge. My bad, Big Fridge. I'm sorry, Big Fridge. I just disowned you like that.
Oh, this is
man. Just call me Big Fridge.
This is Rhea's playlist.
Oh, okay. Should just
That's
said that.
what's up.
This man just called me Big Fridge.
Your Discord server, Izir, says.
Oh shit! That. What is that?
Wait, no. Hold on. I'm about to show. I need to see this.
Oh
Bro.
no, bro!
Wait, you can't show it on your
like
computer.
owns like 3 Somali pirate shits, bro. Oh hell no, bro!
That's funny.
Oh no,
If
baby.
anything,
Hey, Raya, send that to me too.
Nah.
I'm gonna send it to you, Kura. I'm gonna send it to you. Discord.
Oh my gosh.
That looks.
I just saw that MG. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Bro, I have a fucking. I'm looking through my playlist right now.
Yeah.
Guess how many fucking songs I have in my playlist?
How much?
Like,
Like 1,000?
1,200.
1,200. God damn, not that
That's
much.
such a
I'm saying
bad
800, 850. 850.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say 700 on the dot.
Correct.
He said 1,000.
I'm gonna go 945.
Or
All right, Crow was the closest. I have 1,800 songs.
Jesus.
Damn. Wait, 1,800?
No, 1,000. Oh my god, I thought I said no,
1,008?
1,008. My bad.
Okay, you said 1,800. I was like,
Oh,
I'm in like
listening to
I'm
songs
like
on
in the
the
something hundreds with songs now.
I'm in 600. 600 and.
See,
642.
the thing about Spotify, there is some songs they don't have on there.
I know,
was
bro.
on
I'm mad as
YouTube.
fuck about that
There's
shit,
like
bro.
it's not a lot of songs, but there's like a few songs.
I have
Because some
fucking-
rappers don't. Because like obviously, when you drop a song, you got to get it like approved and on every single platform. But sometimes Spotify doesn't approve every song. They approve most, but it's just one J. Cole song that is not on there, and it bugs me out, bro. Because I love the song.
Question
What's up?
for everybody here.
Yeah.
Damn, how's your luck? And this was like a good question.
Anyway, ask us, and if he joins back, we'll.
All right. Besides artists we already know,
Right.
I'm talking about looking
Okay.
forward to the future, 2020s, 2030s.
Right.
Are you worried about, like, I guess you could say, like, the rap game, I guess you could say? Are you worried about, like, new artists? Because, like, personally, to me, besides this Kendrick and besides, like, the guys that I like, and even those guys have been having albums that are not as good as their peaks, there has not really been, like, songs and hip-hop or, like, an album in hip-hop
like
from a new guy that's been, like, game-changer, impactful.
Rap will never
So,
die.
I'm not saying that rap will die. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
like,
I got an answer to that. But go ahead, MD.
Rap will never die, but
Yeah, of
I
course.
feel like it's going to evolve to a point, and it kind of already has, to where we won't like it. And I feel like it's kind of starting now. When you let's look at the all-time great rappers of our generation, right? Numbers-wise, fan-wise, right? Drake, his last album was average. J. Cole, his last album was above average.
Above average.
Kanye, his last album was average. It was a different version of Kanye. So
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Donda.
I don't know. I think Dondo.
Dondo's okay.
After
Dondo's
listening, I think
okay.
low-key Dondo was probably one of his. Was not his
Yeah,
best.
it was
record,
alright. It was okay.
I like
Donda
Donda.
was above average, right? Let's just say that. Kendrick, his album,
You can't say nothing about it. It's only been not even
I
a
feel
week.
like I gotta listen to it again.
You
More.
can't
and
say
again.
nothing. It's only
Yeah.
been
Yeah,
a week.
I got it.
But
I've
let's
already
look
listened
at-
to
only
it.
out for like
let's
a week.
let's take away Kendrick's album. Let's look at let's look at all those greats, right? that
Future's
dropped
album.
albums,
Future's album was legit.
right?
Yeah, that junk was good.
Albums are starting to die.
I know, you guys-
With the music era, to answer Coach's question, what I'm afraid of is that, first off, I don't think we're gonna get another classic album ever again, at least to our standards, because and maybe it's because our favorite rappers, they're starting to decline, maybe because they don't have to work hard enough anymore. Whatever the case may be, right? They got other things to focus on. When you're rich, you have a lot of money. You lose the drive, right? It happens. It happens to everyone. But I think we're gonna be in a generation in 10 to 20 years from now, if we have kids and our children and their children, where it's gonna be a hit single. Every rapper will have this one big hit single, and that's what it's gonna be. It's just gonna be singles.
Yeah.
This rapper dropped a hit single. This rapper had a hit. This rapper had a hit. And then as soon as they go to drop an album, it's gonna be disappointing and trash. It's gonna be nothing like the hit song. It's gonna be disappointed. Why is it gonna be disappointed? Because the hit single was overplayed so much to the point where it's not gonna the album won't reach the expectation. And I feel like that's happening now, where the album doesn't reach the expectation of the hit single. Look at Jack Harlow. 2 hit singles. The album did not live to nearly the expectations of what those were. But Big Play, say, what's your answer?
I was just gonna say, I feel like with like music, it's gonna evolve with beats and stuff like that. Like New York beats, if you go look at them drill beats, like that junk is like based on where like you could put it at like thousands of times like harder, and then you gonna hear like the beat, bro. That junk's gonna like destroy your ears. But I feel like 10, 20 years from now, I feel like the beats will evolve more as it's already evolving right now. But I think if you're going 10 to 20 years from now, do you know how J. Cole and Kendrick and then whoever you look at as a guy that has impactful meanings behind their lyrics, them lyricists aren't gonna be like, how do I say, they ain't gonna be big as they are right now.
Relevant.
Yeah. So I just feel like that's why music, I'm not gonna say music won't be as good as it, or not as good as it will or is right now, but it's not gonna be at the peak of where Kendrick, J. Cole, Drake, you could say Kanye like 10 years ago. It's not gonna be there. Like it's just not gonna have them impactful meanings.
Rhea. I'm sorry, Big Play. Rhea, you've never heard Kendrick Lamar?
What the fucking flying? Get the fuck out of here.
You crazy.
Oh my mind, get out of here.
Crazy.
Nah, what the fuck?
Nah, that's wild.
Rhea, listen to Pimp a Butterfly right now, bro.
Yeah, you have to.
Amazing.
You have to.
Which is, wait, Isaiah, is this who? Did your favorite album from Kendrick update at all?
What happened?
Like, is this the new favorite album from Kendrick?
No.
Mr. Morale and the big no. Okay.
It's only been a week, bro. It's not even been a week.
Pimp, for me, Pimp a Butterfly.
Initial impressions.
Initial impression, it was worth the 5 years of wait.
Okay.
That's what I'll say about it. It was worth the 5 years of waiting. But I don't think, I'm going to be 100 with you, I don't think any album is better than Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
Really?
For me,
personally, I like to Pimp a Butterfly a little bit more than.
For me,
I think Good Kid, Mad City, I think it's the best.
Yeah, Good Kid, Mad City is one, but I think To Pimp a Butterfly, that junk, it had a lot of like songs with a lot of impact.
Wait, what's your favorite Kendrick song? Why the fuck? Oh, wait.
Mine? How much $1 cost?
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Probably, or
oh, Bitch, that's so good, bro. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Swimming Pools or Family Ties.
Family Ties is good.
Really? Family Ties is good, but
I just
to me, it's how much $1 cost. Easy.
That's yeah.
Yes, bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Or I. It's a good one.
Yeah.
You can say DNA.
Oh, no, okay.
DNA is overplayed.
It's overplayed.
DNA.
I like DNA. I love DNA.
DNA is okay. It's just
it's
very
overplayed as hell, though.
It's overplayed.
It's a solid track.
All right, my question
Isaiah
is,
looks high as hell.
We
gotta check back on this.
What's up, Isaiah?
So my question is, what is Kendrick's greatest song, though? In y'all's opinion, what's his song? What's the song that you can go back to all the fucking time and it'll always be the same, but like you find new things in it? I should say that. That's two different questions. What is his greatest song overall? His greatest song.
Kendrick Lamar?
Damn. Greatest song. It's gotta be Humble or DNA.
I feel like that's
that is very opinionated.
I would say it's Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe.
Yeah, Bitch Don't Kill My
Vibe. Numbers would say like the plays would probably say DNA or Humble.
No numbers.
Just the greatest song. All right, it's Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, bro. I think the Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, he had a good flow. He wasn't like a big singer, but he used his actual voice. He just, that song right there just had a great combination of flow and just great lyrical.
It's like that or something.
Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe just had, it was a great combination of everything.
Swimming Pools is godly. I love that song.
It's I honestly think it's You Got to Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst. I think
that's a great one. That's my favorite.
That's the greatest. That's the greatest Kendrick song ever.
Love is good. I like Love.
Hey, honestly,
Love is good too. Big place, a big fridge. You ain't lying, bro.
Lying, bro. Meek Mills, bro, don't even touch the surface. Bro. He don't even touch. He can't even see.
Meek Mill's not better than what's his face and Kendrick. Yeah. Meek Mill's just the greatest rapper of all time, though.
I think I would go with You for Kendrick.
You?
Yes. The meaning behind that fucking song is fucking amazing.
The meaning behind all of his songs.
I know, but like I specifically
Dunchos is DNA or humble.
Meh.
Is I think it's sing about me.
All right, so listen here, Mongoloids.
They made a whole ass book about it.
We are going to end this live stream soon. Any last thing that you would like to say, Mr. LA Faithful? Oh my God, that hair, boy. What would you like to say, Mr. LA?
Wow, that boy really looked like Carlito with black hair.
What do you have to say?
All I gotta say is, low key, bro. Don't do stupid shit that'll get you in prison.
Did you do those things yesterday?
No.
Did you almost do those things?
I can't say.
So you almost did those things. Big play slate. What do you have to say as the captain of the ship?
The Lakers are the greatest team ever.
All right.
It ain't no capping shit on his rapper shit.
And
God damn, motherfucker, this hair.
We will win the championship every year.
What?
As of right now.
All right, big play slate. All right,
baby season for us.
We gotta stop it, bro. We gotta stop it.
The Sixers and the Spurs.
No. We gotta stop you, bro. Yo, freaking retirement home ass franchise. I'm sorry, Isaiah, but your retirement home ass franchise, bro. Y'all might as well be the Senior Citizen Center, bro, instead of the freaking Staples Center, bro. Get out of here, bro. Y'all the wheelchair center over there, bro. Y'all have a wheelchair as y'all logo,
bro. Why are you disrespecting us like
this? I know you ain't talking, bro.
My boy, you can't talk, bro. You are literally the second. Bro. You are worse than the Clippers, but you haven't made it to the first round, the third round since 1992.
How old your players is? Y'all might be graveyard.
Get out the second round.
They've been alive as long as you've been to the fucking second round, bro. Yo,
Isaiah, that couldn't be us, bro.
Your players are older than Doc Rivers' hairline, bro. That hairline is gone.
Fun fact of the day: the Kings have made the Western Conference Finals before the 76ers earlier.
Man, how do you feel that Doc Rivers has choked more than you've seen Eastern Conference Finals?
Listen here, buddy. We don't need to talk about that. We can go on and see what Karakatsu say.
Guys, thank you for coming by. Love the support that you give to me and MG and Isaiah.
You guys.
And the Somali Pirate.
And the Somali Pirate, yes. But can't wait to see the basketball tomorrow. Game 7. Mm-hmm. Let's get some good fucking games. Hopefully another buzz beater, like Kawhi against the 76ers, Ramsey. But
wait, who y'all got winning?
I got the Bucks and Suns.
Maybe if you were in the stream, fucking big place.
I just didn't get to hear it.
God fucking damn it. God damn it, you Pirates. Get the gold out of your ears, bro. Fuck. I have the Bucks and I have the Suns.
That's so messed up.
I say, who do you go?
Who do you have winning game 7 tomorrow?
No.
Which are
the Mavericks play the Suns and the Bucks play the Celtics.
Well, I'm gonna say the Bucks end it, and then I don't want to see the Mavericks play the Warriors. That's like possibly the best matchup the Warriors want. So I hope to God the Suns win. Not because I don't want to see Sean. I want to see Sean happy. And the match. I mean, I like the Mavs are cool, but holy fuck, you guys are gonna. Warriors in 4 if they play the Mavs, bro. Warriors in 4.
No. That's messed.
That's a hot take.
That's messed up, dog. They ain't
Warriors in 5, honestly, if they face the Mavs.
They went in 5, bro. They're gonna get at least one game.
I'll say 5. I can rock with that. But all right,
the Luka can get it too. But seriously, guys, thank you guys for coming.
Yes.
Thank you guys for coming. And remember that we are here for you.
Remember to always pat your head.
Subscribe to Big Place, that captain of that ship. Subscribe to this guy, this man right here. Subscribe to Corrupt, the Aquaman, and then now Steve Nashman. Subscribe to Isaiah. He is the king of LA. And then if you are not subscribed to me, then subscribe to me, the blackest person on YouTube. You always know the bits. And ladies and gentlemen, we will end the live stream off there. Appreciate you guys supporting through our NBA talk and our rap talk at the end. It was amazing. And one day we will have a rap episode out. I don't know when, because we keep delaying it, because people just forget and we don't talk about it after like a while. Goodbye. I'll talk to you later.
Man, my balls stink.